not all interactions with a stranger is bad. In fact, today I had a very nice conversation with one. Now, I'm using the word conversation very loosely because it wasn't really a conversation. It was more of like an exchange of maybe around 30 words. And so I don't know if you would classify that really as a conversation. It probably lasted for like a good minute or so. So this is what happened. I was leaving my school premise and I saw this random man entering the school gates. Now, how my school is, we have basically kind of like 2 gates into getting into a singular entrance. In total, my school technically has 3 entrances, but this specific entrance has like 2 gateways that you have to pass through to get inside the building. So health and safety wise, it is safe. But I saw this man come through the gates. He had his Tesco bag in one hand, his phone in the other, which I'm assuming it had Google Maps loaded on it. But then he just suddenly stopped walking and I kind of looked at him kind of confused. And obviously I didn't stop walking. I continued walking towards the exit of the gate to leave my school. And then I ended up making eye contact with him and he basically asked the question, "Oh, is this the clinic?" Now, he asked that because where my school's location is, it's quite close to like a health center slash clinic. And so people do tend to get confused between the school and the health center because I guess for whatever reason, it's not the most clear. And so basically he entered through the school gates instead of the entrance to the health center. And all I did was I essentially tried my best to redirect him, and I said to him and pointed, essentially he needs to continue walking a bit further down and you'll see a gate to your left that leads to the entrance to the health center. And this man literally could not be happier. He said thank you and eventually left the school and then, continued walking. I was walking behind him at this point because I walk through like the car park of the health center anyways to get home and to go to school because that car park is like a shortcut. And so we're basically walking the exact same way at this point. And so when he sees the gate entrance to the health center on his left hand side, I see him ahead of me like turn back around and like gives a thumbs up and a smile, and I do one back. And in that moment I was just like, oh, this is quite nice. Like, he didn't need to do that. He didn't need to, turn back around to see if I was behind him. I mean, I assume that he did know because he heard footsteps, but like he already said thank you prior to him like walking away. So I wasn't expecting him to turn around, but the fact that he did anyways, it was nice. And honestly, this like interaction with this random stranger today partially gave me a brighter look of like the universe just a bit more. As we know, without getting too like philosophical, I guess, the world isn't particularly the nicest of place to be, to say the least. However, these small little interactions definitely make it a bit better. And so with that being said, my, I guess, lesson for people to take away from this video, if you want to call it that, I don't know, is basically just be helpful to people. Like, just be kind to them. And hopefully you'll get, I don't know, something in return. Not necessarily something physical, but like, I don't know, like a smile in return or like a thumbs up in return or whatever. Because honestly, the feeling that you get from it is better than like any inanimate object. But yeah, that's going to end this video for today. Comment down below what you guys would like to see on this channel, and I will catch you guys in the next one.